This week marks a very important time in history. It is the week where we celebrate the events that led up to the crucifixion of Jesus Christ. And most importantly, today we celebrate Palm Sunday. And if you know the story of Palm Sunday, it is when Jesus enters into Israel and he is being cheered. Everyone's chanting his name. They were waiting for the king to come, and this is the man that they were supposedly waiting for. But 5 days from this moment, those same people that were cheering for this man Jesus are the people that were calling for his execution. And how does this story correlate with your business? How does this story relate with your business and how your business runs today? And that's what I want to talk about in this moment. If you're new here, this channel is about building businesses that actually last. It's not about hype, it's not about clout, it's not about the viral moments, but it's about legacy. And today we're going to go back 2,000 years to one of the most misunderstood leadership stories ever told. And that is the story of Palm Sunday. Jesus, he rides into Jerusalem on a donkey, very humbly. The crowd, they're losing it. They're laying palm branches on the road, and that was kind of the equivalent to modern day rolling out the red carpet. And they're shouting Hosanna, which means save us. They think he's about to take over politically, take over militarily, and they think that this is the moment. Now, look at this from a business lens. Have you ever launched something and had a moment like that? Maybe you dropped a product, you started a new business, maybe a video goes viral, and now everyone knows your name, they know your brand, they know who you are, they're up in your comments, they're up in your DMs. That feeling right there, it's a great feeling. That is your Palm Sunday. Now here's what nobody talks about. The crowd that cheered for Jesus on Palm Sunday, they completely misread him. They wanted a political king, a revolutionary who would overthrow Rome, restore Israel's glory, and make them powerful again. And when Jesus didn't deliver that, when it became clear he was talking about a different kind of kingdom entirely, they turned, and they turned fast. When it comes to your business or your personal brand, this is one of the most dangerous things that could happen. And it's people falling in love with a version of you that never existed. Maybe you went viral for something, a moment, a video. Maybe your brand started seeing success, and now people, they have this expectation of what you are supposed to be, but in reality, you're not called to be that, you're called to be something different. So what do? Do you change who you are in order to make everyone else happy? Do you start creating content that isn't you just so that you could continue with the hype or with the clout? Jesus didn't do that. And it cost him everything in the short term. But here's the thing, his mission wasn't about the short term. I want to focus on one detail that most people completely skip. Jesus, he comes in and he's riding a donkey. Not a war horse, not a stallion, a donkey. And in that culture, kings who came in peace, they rode on donkeys. Kings who came for war rode horses. So immediately we see that Jesus is making a statement, and to anyone that pays close attention, they are able to see this. The crowd thought he was coming for a specific reason, when in reality he was coming for something different. And Jesus, he never comes in promising what the crowd thought he was promising. And the signal was there from the beginning, but the people saw what they wanted to see. Here's my main point, and I want you to just think about this. Palm Sunday was loud. Palm Sunday was exciting. Palm Sunday felt like momentum. There was going to be a shift in the government. There was going to be a change to come. But the work that actually changed the world, that did not happen on Sunday. It happened on Friday, in silence, in suffering. No celebration, no cheering. There was not a loud parade going on. The resurrection, no one was filming that. It was not a large spectacle. There was no premiere going on for the resurrection. See, some of the most important work that you will ever do in your business, it's gonna happen in rooms where nobody's watching. In the quiet seasons, the slow months, the years where it feels like nobody cares. That's when character is built. That's when the foundation gets laid. That's when God is actually doing something. Palm Sunday will come and go in your business. Multiple times, you're gonna have these high moments, they're gonna feel great, and then things are gonna slow down and they're not gonna be as good or as high as they were in that moment. And that's fine. Those moments will come and go. But the question is, What are you actually building towards? Before I let you go, I got 3 takeaways from this video. Number 1, define your mission before the crowd does. If you don't know exactly what you're building and why, the crowd will define it for you. And you will spend the rest of your career chasing their vision of your dream. Take a step back, get alone, get with God, get clear. Lord, what do you want me to do? Lord, what is my purpose? What is the vision that you have set for my business? Number 2, stop focusing on the clout. Stop focusing on getting your name out there. Stop focusing on all the attention or all the applause. Metrics matter. Revenue matters. Growth matters. But if your primary motivation is the feeling of the crowd cheering for you, that is a foundation that will crack. Build your legacy, build it for impact, and build for the person, the one person, and not the thousands. Number 3, be faithful in the quiet. Whatever season you're in right now, if it feels like a Friday and not a Sunday, that's okay. Sundays follow Fridays, but only if you don't quit. When we look at Palm Sunday wasn't the peak of the story. It was a setup. The same is true for your business. Whatever moment you're in right now, it's not the end of the story. Keep building. Keep your eyes on the mission. Don't let the noise of the crowd, whether they're cheering or criticizing you, pull you off the course that God has planned for you. If this video spoke to you, if you can relate to this video, I invite you to subscribe, because we talk about this stuff every single week. Faith, business, purpose, real conversations. And if you got a story about a Palm Sunday moment in your own life or your business, drop it in the comments. I'd love to hear it. And we'll see you in the next video.